Hello and welcome to the online request for quotation session, how to modify the HTML page that the vendor sees. And for example, I will change one of the columns headers to something different. Please keep in mind that any change you make now may be wiped in future updates of either when you upgrade to a different version of SAP Business One, or you just upgrade the B1IF. The changes that you just have made will be wiped out, so make sure that you may have a copy of them if you want to deploy them, and then you will have to apply the changes to make them work again after the upgrade. So in order for you to do so, or you will have to, for example, generate a request for quotation. In my case, I already have an incoming email I got for a specific notification, and here I can open my link to the HTML page, and you can see here this is the standard out of the box online purchase quotation for that the vendor sees. And for example, let's say I would like to change the header of this column here from unit of measure to, for example, quantity per unit of measure. And let's close here the page. In order to do so, I will have to modify the JavaScript that the page is using. And to do so, you can open the File Explorer and you go to the where the integration framework is actually installed. In my case, it's program files 86, the SAP directory, SAP Business One integration server, Tomcat, and here you go to the web apps subfolder, and you see here there is the old RFQ directory starting in 9.2. This was changed, and now the RFQ is actually being deployed under the accelerator, B1I accelerator directory, and here we'll have another RFQ subdirectory. And here let's go to the ITWOUI5, and here we have all the JavaScript that is being used with this HTML page, and I'm going to modify my RFQ view.view.js, which is the JavaScript page. So you can edit that. I'm using my Notepad++ to edit, and let's search for unit of measure, and this is my unit of measure line, and this is the label that actually is being used. And now, as you can see here, the label is actually being brought um, from another resource file, but just for the simplicity, I'm going to hardcode a different value. So instead of having a unit of measure, let's do that. So I'm going to first of all mark out the line, and let me duplicate this line, and instead of having a link to another resource area that I have the translation for the field, I'm going to hardcode this to some specific, for example, value, for example, quantity per unit of measure. Just an example. Okay, so now let's save this JavaScript file. And one thing that you have to do before this will take effect, and I'm going to show you actually before and after. So now let's open the page, and you can see it's updated the value of the column to quantity per unit of measure that I changed. Now, if this was not updated, sometimes it's because of a cache of the browser. So if in my case I have Chrome, you'll easily be able to go and clear the browsing data and clear your cache images and file. And when the moment you do that and reopen the file, it should get the latest JavaScript information and not to use the existing cached data. In my case, it's already right, so there's no need to do that. But if this happens, just refresh the cache for the browser.